Good morning. This is Barbie Figueroa, and I'm so excited to make this video for you today. Today, I am going to be sharing with you my experience as far as what the number one, attraction marketing strategy is if you want to start attracting the right people. When I say right people, I'm going to expand upon that a little bit, but the right people into your network marketing business or your affiliate a business opportunity. And so let's get into it. Let's talk about the number one secret to attraction. And that's why it's so important to work on ourselves. Why? Because as I've told my clients in the past, as I've told my students and my team members in the past, it's that your business, our businesses are a representation of ourselves. So, you know, whatever's going on in our life or whatever, you can't help but bring that into your business. And you have to keep on going even when things are, out of whack or whatever. And so, one of the things, though, that helps attract people to you like a magnet is just it's going to be really hard for some of us to really like let this sink in, okay? But it's just being ourselves. It's being ourselves, okay? In a world where everyone is literally trying to be like everyone else, who you are and where you've come from and where you're going and how you express yourself and your personality, all those beautiful things about you that you always thought were like a hindrance, or maybe in school they said, oh, you talk too much, or or you're too quirky, or you're too out there. Those are the things that actually make you different. If you have an accent, okay? My husband is Cuban and he still has an accent. And I remember a few people telling him that, oh, you'll never get a good job. You'll never do it because you have an accent. Well, guess what? That man has so much confidence and he's got such an he has a distinct accent that it is actually one of his assets. It's one of his intriguing qualities, especially to me. It's like it just makes things a little more interesting, right? So the things that make you interesting, the things that make you different, those are the things that actually attract people. So one of the things, so write this down, your personality, it attracts people, okay? This is such an incredibly powerful marketing strategy, because imagine, it's not even a strategy. Showing up, imagine that showing up as yourself is a strategy, right? It's like, really? All I gotta do is turn on the camera, just be myself, and just talk like I talk, and express myself the way I express myself, and that's a marketing strategy? Yep. Especially in a day where everything is overproduced, where everything is moving towards AI, right? That's the one thing that's gonna set us apart. Just being yourself, right? So that's one thing that's going to help attract people. And then the second thing is really like sharing your story. Sharing your story, but sharing your story in a way that relates to what you're ultimately selling, right? So let's say, for example, I like to use weight loss because it's something that I've struggled with my whole life. And so I'm always like this on a roller coaster, up and down. And I also was actually in a network marketing opportunity where I was in a health and fitness weight loss program, right? So basically, when you tell your story, you want to start with the end in mind. What is it that you want people to do? So let's say, for example, you want people to check out your business opportunity for your health and wellness product, right? So you're not going to be like, oh, go check out my product. You got to, it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. You're going to love it and this and that. No, you start telling the story as to, what your struggle was first and how you were struggling to lose weight. And then maybe some things that people said that were not so fun and that were not so nice to you, right? And how that really weighed on your heart. And so you knew you had to do something about it. So then you kind of move people into this process of this, or journey, I should say, in your story, where you're weaving them into like, and then I started to do some research, or maybe I prayed and then a friend of mine called me on the phone and introduced me to this thing or whatever. And then I started doing the thing and I lost all this weight. And now it might be a right fit for you. It may not be, but it may be a great fit for you. So, here is what I did to lose the weight. Check it out, right? So you want to weave people down through a story of how you eventually got the result. Because when people are searching online, what are they searching for? They're searching for solutions to their problems. And if you have the results and you can intercept that search, right? And they like your personality and you're showing up as yourself, then you're going to have a much better chance for people to want to buy from you than anyone else. So your story, who you are, your quirkiness, your accent, your whatever, however it is that you show up, is going to be one of your major and most powerful and quite possibly one of the most profitable secret selling superpowers that you have inside you right now, that nobody else has, that nobody can take away from you, that nobody can compete with. And I'm telling you, in this day of, again, artificial intelligence, where everybody is trying to do a shortcut by taking robots, and I will be 100% transparent. I use artificial intelligence copywriting tools to help spark ideas, to help me come up with video topics, to help me come up with some sort of headlines. But the difference is that most of us, not all of us, but most of us, those of us that are more, intuitive, those of us that are more connected to, like a feeling type of person, those of us that are more discerning, we're going to be able to tell if that was completely and totally scripted by AI, or if a copywriting piece was completely AI, or if you really put your heart and soul into it. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe that in a day and age where, again, everyone is trying to be like everyone else, and everyone is shortcutting with robots and literally just writing stuff out and just putting it out there as if it was theirs, when it was really just a robot who wrote the whole thing. There's no soul to it. There's no depth to it. There's no story to it. There's no feeling to it. The ones that rise up and, show up unscripted, or, just being themselves, etc., you're going to attract way, way more than those who are not using those strategies. Okay. And like I said, that strategy is absolutely free. It's already inside you. God built it into you. And one thing that I absolutely love, I heard it a long time ago, is that people will find you for your content, but they will stay for your personality. And so before I close out the video, just imagine this. There are 100 people in your company, your network marketing opportunity, your affiliate opportunity, that are doing the exact same thing as you are. They're selling the exact same opportunity. They're selling the exact same solution. All right. How do you set yourself apart? If you all have the same website, if you all are copying, pasting the same things, how do you set yourself apart? Very simply, just as our thumbprints, our fingerprints are just unique to us. Do you know that in the millions and billions of people that have, have lived on this earth and have passed on, no two fingerprints are the same, right? So your story is like your fingerprint. And so that is what's going to make the difference of someone signing up with this person or that person. And it's rejection free, because if people don't like your personality, or they don't like what you're saying, or they don't like the way you're showing up, they don't care, they don't really relate to your energy, guess what? Click off and they're going to go to somebody else. So it's rejection free. You can't get any better than that. So here's what I'd love to do, and I am so excited about it. And I really I'm hoping that you'll join me if you feel like this is an area that you need to work on. If you really need to work on your story, maybe you're not good at writing your story. Maybe you're not good at, understanding that journey, or how to put it together, how to connect what you're selling to that story that's going to help people get there and want to learn more about your opportunity or your product that you're selling. I am going to be I mentioned on a few videos ago that I have released a product called the My Story Method. And it's something that I've been using for a long time. I've been teaching it for a long time, but now I'm actually making it public and available. And so if you see, this is basically a do it yourself kind of course. But I thought, how can I take that extra step? How can I go that one extra level? And so I decided that when you purchase the course, you are going to have the opportunity to attend the live writing workshop for free. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want you to be able to purchase the product first. Why? Because I want you to go through it. I want you to marinate in it. I want you to start having some sort of a framework, an outline where you start gathering your thoughts together, right? And then we're going to put this on an actual about me page, right? So that you can direct people to your story so that they learn more about you. And because, people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And if you can create that commonality and relatability, you're going to be able to do that all day, every day, 24/7 with your story, right? With your story page on your about me page on your website. Okay. Which is something that I've done forever. And it's incredible because then you start to attract the people that you actually want to work with intentionally just by sharing your story. But you might be confused as to how much of your story should you share, and what parts should you leave in, what parts should you leave out, where should you start, where should you end, how do you wrap it up in a nice bow so that it points to what you're selling. So that's why I want to actually have an actual writing workshop, which will be absolutely free. You can get the details inside the members area. Once you make your purchase, inside of the members area, there will be a little notification where you will see how to register for the live workshop. So if you're interested in doing that, I will have a link for you right below this video inside of the description box where you can pick up a copy of that course and start doing the self-study part of it. Get your draft together so that when we meet, you already come prepared with at least what is close to a first draft. So if you want to be in a safe, judge-free environment where I'm going to huddle with you, I'm going to help work through your story, and kind of like a writing class, right? That'll be cool, right? Like an interactive writing class. Where it'll be more intimate. I mean, it depends on how many people sign up, but I think it'll be a really cool thing to do. So if you want to check it out, if you struggle in this area and you want to really start using that super powerful, thing that you have inside you already, absolutely free, okay? You already have it inside you, but you just want to know how to harness the power of it and write out your story in a way that attracts the ideal prospects to you so you don't have to be a pushy salesperson, then go ahead and register, purchase the product, and and then inside of the members area, you'll be able to register for it. And I would be just so happy and excited to work with you so we can work through this together. That way you don't have to do it on your own. So I would love to do that with you. So if you're interested in doing that, please go ahead and learn more by clicking on the link right below this video. And so thank you so much for watching. I've got some other things rolling out that I'm really excited about. And I'll be opening up my monthly membership where I'm accepting founding members right now. And so I will be sharing more about that in the next few videos. But I really want to get to the heart of the matter. I really want to help you, uncover those beautiful gifts and strengths that you already have inside you that you can use as your magnet to attract the right people. And then when you learn how to systematize this whole entire process, you can actually still generate leads, sales, signups, and work with your ideal people and be attracting them even when you're not on your computer, so that you can build a business, a network marketing business that you love, or an affiliate marketing business that you love that also allows you to have a life. And how cool would that be? All right, my friend, thank you so much for watching. I would love your feedback. If you struggle in this area, please let me know. And I would love to hear your comments right below. If you have any questions, I will get back to you in the comments section. So thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. And remember, have faith, stay focused, and take inspired action. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.